What is good, Chris here, and today I will show some of the best monitors. Now, I don't think I ever spoke about monitors on this channel, so I guess this is about time I do it. I feel like monitors are kind of slept on compared to keyboard and mice. Obviously, this list won't be just 5 OLED monitors that cost $1,500 and call it a day. No, that would be just silly, but instead I'll make this list in diverse budget from least expensive to the most costly, for, the guys with big money. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into the list. First, we have the MSI G274QPX. Now, this monitor has a resolution of 4040p with a 27-inch, which is considered a sweet spot for gaming monitors. It only goes up to 240Hz, which is still very good. Now remember, this thing also has adaptive freezing and is IPS. MSI monitors don't have much when you try to use menu, but you can change the crosshair. However, the color controls are very lacking. The ghosting isn't too bad, but it depends which mode you pick. There's fast, normal, and fastest. Fast is probably the best one because it balances everything out. Now, they claim this monitor has 1 millisecond response time, but when you actually test it, it's a bit higher than that. And also, the brightness is very impressive for the price. It has 486 nits. Now, for a monitor, this cost $340 American, which is pretty good considering that it's 144p and 240Hz. Next is going to be Asus TUF Gaming VH279QM. This monitor has 290 by 280 resolution with 27 inches. It goes to 280Hz with 1 millisecond response time. You can make a lot of adjustment to this monitor. For example, you can turn it by 90 degrees, and also the stand doesn't have this annoying fucking V shape that takes half of your desk. I should also mention that it is IPS, which allows you to see colors better. It is also G-Sync, which isn't very convenient if you have an AMD, but it does have decent color gamut. Right now, this monitor costs around $350. Next up is Alienware AW2523HF. This monitor is centered around esports. Let's start from the resolution though. It is 24.5-inch monitor with 1080p resolution. Keep in mind it has a FreeSync premium, but it does work with G-Sync. It goes up to 360Hz, its brightness is also pretty impressive, it goes up to 415 nits. This monitor is a fast IPS, so again more skewed towards competitive gaming, which is perfect for games like CS2. Its response time is 1 millisecond with good ghosting and has 4 USB ports with somewhat decent performance. And it's pretty easy to use, but it seems a bit pixelated sometimes. Alienware is also skewed towards SDR, so the HDR is kinda lacking. But again, this monitor was specifically made for gaming, so expect performance, not pretty colors. On the main website it costs 499 Canadian dollars, so in American it will be around 350 USD. Now we're getting to more expensive stuff. We have MSI MPG 321 UPX QD OLED. From the stats, it has maximum refresh rate of 240Hz, it has 32-inch screen, 2160p, and it is OLED. It has adaptive sync. One cool feature is that this monitor uses AI to change the intensity of shadow level. OLEDs have amazing colors and all of the stats are on top of the line, like ghosting and response time. By the way, this response time is 0.03 milliseconds. This is one of the cheapest OLED monitors you can find on the market, because this monitor costs $869 American. Last monitor is made completely for FPS, specifically Counter-Strike. If you look at what monitors all pro players are using, it's gonna be Zowie monitors in the vast majority. However, the one I would like to focus on is the Zowie XL2586X+. This is an LCD monitor with 1080p 1 millisecond of response time, and it is a TN panel. Also, the motion clarity is way better than on any OLEDs if you do the UFO test. One quality about this monitor is that this motherfucker has 600Hz, which is the most amount of Hertz you can get on the market. Keep in mind this monitor costs $1,000, but still it's a really good deal for the amount of Hertz you're getting. In conclusion, you should pick a monitor that your PC can handle. If you're gonna buy the 600Hz monitor while your computer squeezes out fucking 250 FPS, that 600 ain't gonna give you shit. And if you can afford a monitor like this, then you should probably afford a PC that suits it. I'll list all these monitors in the description. Now, this was my list of monitors I would recommend. Hopefully you found this video useful and see you in the next one. Peace out everyone.